Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. 2nd and 6. Mariota. And he fends him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Third and long here for Mariota. Flush to his right. Oh, he almost picked it. They come up 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped.
Hey, got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On 3rd down, Marino. This is Johnson. He's got it. He takes this one down almost going to the air on the opening drive. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Marino looks to toss it again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And they'll work. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down. All
right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Marino will throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. As his guys are in for 6. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
Mariota now. Right side caught by Jackson. His first catch. Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deep.
You figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen.
There, do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you
on 2nd down, Marino. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Marino will look to throw on 1st. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
And that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or 2, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here,
good one. Give him 19. First down now, but that clock rolling. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically...
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To the air again, Mariota. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. To throw is Mariota. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Nine seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's letting it fly for... It got his man complete. And down to the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And this is no good. Close, but no cigar, just wide right. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Aaron in there to get him for his second sack of the night. On second down, here's Marino. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. In for the score. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6.
And another touchdown pass for Dan Marino. Always had the big arm. Always had great touch as well. But I was going to go back, partner. 1984. I watched a phenomenon. Second year in the league for Dan Marino. How about these numbers? 5,084 yards passing. 48 touchdowns, 64% completions, and a 109 quarterback rating. All were career highs, set in his second year, and the Dolphins went to the Super Bowl.
Brandon Cooks, 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Brandon Cooks officially with a return of 108 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
Well, he fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it, and you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he...
Detroit! Detroit!
From the shotgun, Mario. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he can't hang on. That's
reading it really well, not buying the fake or the maneuver inside, and getting to the sideline and helping break up the pass.
Now it's Marino. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And then last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Mariota. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to go for it. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Open man right side is Ingram. The linemen build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you...
Good, good! Good, good!
On 1st and 10, it's Marino. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way.
Knew where the pressure was going to come from and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Good, good! Good, good! All right, now, lucky 56.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Marino. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Janoris J. Made it a successful pitch and catch.
But the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside.
Mariota. And this is going to be intercepted.
Quarterback with some experience and some moxie. You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out, and this is scooped up by the...
Couldn't be much worse, could it?
No.
This situation, this yard line, no chance.
They set it on a T-form. They're already in field goal range here late in the 4th now.
Yeah, warm up the kicker and just make sure they take care of the ball now.
They were prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And able to push his way forward as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down. Now whistles, false start. Now Mariota. It's caught by Jack. Here's Mariota. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And down inside the 15 to 14 there, and it moves the chains. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll give to Jones. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker put into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. It'll wind up being a huge going for this thing on 4th down. Mariota to throw. And he's going to be grabbed and
Wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball. Better linebackers are reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Try and pick up a first down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation
is 2nd and 10. Now Mariota. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll work it across mid. A bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, you got to take extra special care of the football because that one could very easily have been a third.
Yeah, off balance, pressure coming. Probably just has to stick that one in his pocket, right?
He does. I just think that when he's in a rut like this and having the confidence that they actually will.
On third down, Mariota. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Field goal would win this thing, but the kicking team on the sideline, and they're going for it on fourth down. Throw, Mariota. Blitz coming. Position for him as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Marino. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
Toward the sideline, and he will. First down, Marino. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 6 there on first. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time not quite. Up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And they'll be celebrating.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.